Hello friends, my name is Basan. This is my chapter 3 on mean stack. So throughout the series of mean stack development we will create a one address book. So let's start in lesson 3 what we are going to include. Let's say in this I will let you know about what is node package manager, how we can install the dependency using npm, and we will later create a server.js file using our express server where we can listen to specific port 3000 and to display the hello world, and also we will going to display the static content. So this is all about. Without taking your much time, I will quickly move to the session. Let's start. So what is npm? Npm is a package manager for javascript. You will find, share and reuse the package code of hundreds and thousands of developers and assemble them in a powerful new way. Means the code is already done, so why you are running the same code again and again? So this manager, there are already a series of dozen of packages available. You can reuse those packages and build a powerful app. So npm is installed on the top of node.js. You will need not to be installed any binaries for this. Once you installed, you will need the first in how to include in your project. So npm init is it will create a first package file, and the package or json file will contain all the information related to your project, like the name of the project, versioning, your build number, what is the start page of your application, and how you can perform the test or test cases, and GitHub URL. All the information are available. Also the dependency, like which of the package are going to you have installed. So this is all is part of the package or JSON file. Let's quickly move into first I will just quickly showing you in a browser. So this is the express npm package manager. You will find any package you want. Like I'm gone in this lesson I'm going to add one angular. So I'm just going to directly write angular. I just need angular for I need taking a reference. That's it. So AngularJS, I will get this reference by either we use a bower. We need not to be bower. It's also package management tool. So we will go into a simple npm. So npm installed Angular. If you move about how we can install the npm, or what is the npm, and how we can install the package in globally and locally, you will read all the documentation. So I am not going to cover in this chapter about what is npm or what is package or json file. Let's quickly move into WebStorm. It's ID. So first let's start write some code. So I'm going to zoom in. So I'm going to open my terminal. You have to see the terminal, and write npm init. It will start a small type of series of question. That is a series of wizard and command prompt, and it will ask some question, and based on the question it will create the package or JSON file. Okay, so let's start by what would be the name. So I'm going to write name mean hyphen stack. The version, leave it. This is in mean stack lesson 3. Entry point is server.js file. Test is not create, not get repository. Mean Angular. You can ask any keyword you want to give. Okay, so author was lesson planting, and it's done. So if I have created, let's zoom out. So if you see here the file package.json, you will get all the detail. So let's move into the other, like I'm here going to install npm install save dev. I'm going to use in a dev dependency. I'm going to use Angular. So I have write command for request to npm to install Angular inside the node.model. So if you see here, you will see in the package.json file, you will see the in dev dependency, you will find the Angular dependency. Okay, so my next step is same as npm install save dev and bootstrap. So I asked npm please install bootstrap. So yes, there is it. Next step, I'm going to use install save dev express. This will install express related javascripts inside the node_module folder. So it will take some time. Okay, it's done here. So I will close this terminal. Sorry, I'm going to close this terminal and I'm zoom out a bit. Okay, so you have to see all the Angular, Bootstrap and Express. So let's start. So what is the advantage of package.json file? Let's say if I'm going to delete this. Okay, delete this. So how we can get to know what are the dependency we have added. So need not do anything, I will quickly go here and npm install. It will read the data from package.json file and install the required dependency. So we will not take care of anything. So yes, successfully. And if I'm going here, I'll refresh it. Okay, there we are. So PPT, it's going to be PPT. We did the same. We install the dependency using npm, then Bootstrap, Angular, Express. Next step, we need to create a server.js file. We will create our web server where we can open the server on port 3000 running our web server. And later we will create an interface using Bootstrap and client-side development start with the AngularJS. Here I am just I'm not creating any code, but I'm just give you check whether the Angular is running in our system or not. Also, I will let you know how we express will display the static content. Okay, I will not taking your much time. Let's first add one file. It's called it's a JavaScript file. It's called server.js. So I have created. So I'm going to zoom out a bit. Okay. So here I required var express. I need, please give me express dependency. So it has var app, provide the instance of express. So now we have. Now I'm going to tell the app, please start listening. If any request comes, get, put, post, delete, we will write a function. It has two parameters. One is response request, other is response. So response dot send, I'm sending into the browser like hello from express. And saying app, creating on port where port equal to 30300 3000 and request app server, please listen my request on port, and I'm successful. I'm writing message console.log server running on port number 3000. Okay, so next step, I have to compile my app, the code I've written. I'm going to say node server.js. Everything is successful. It will running on port 3000, and I will say http localhost 3000 z hello from express. Okay, we are good here. So we have created everything, get, post, put in an express server. We will similarly write get, post, put, delete, like all the responses, all the requested from here. Like if I'm saying create another, add, save here, stop the server and restart again, and so here I'm saying add, sorry, add, so add from express. So cool. So the next step, if suppose I want to display the static content, so how I can do, suppose here I'm quickly add insert one folder directory public, and whatever the content inside this, I'm going to new HTML file like index. So whatever content inside this file, display as it is in a server. So if I'm going to say here, or I'm going to write in the browser, I want to write like I'm saying localhost 3000/index.html. It will not listen. So what I need to do for static content, we have to tell the express server. So for this we need to write a middleware in between. We will use and tell the express, please write static directory name plus / public. Please the path current directory plus public, whatever the content in this path, consider as a static and render it as it is. So I'm going to start my server again and throw F5. I will get the response hello. That's great. So okay, let's move, and next step I'm going to quickly write some of the code. I just wanted to include, like I have added Angular and Bootstrap. I wanted to add some CSS, Bootstrap, CSS and Angular file as well. I'm going to insert some of the JavaScript files, CSS, Bootstrap CSS, and one include as AngularJS. Okay, so I saved my data, and I have add a link to the Bootstrap and added one script. So I'm expecting this, it will load in the browser as well. So let's save it, rerun server, navigate F5, 12. I'm getting 3 errors. So how will we do? Let's going to the server.js file. So here we also need to tell the middleware, whatever the content inside node value starting with this, please consider it as static as well. So I'm going to save here, restart the server again and clear the console and F5. Boom, everything look good. If I'm going to resources, able to load all the Bootstrap and Angular files successfully. Great. So let's move into the Bootstrap HTML file. So let's see if we are able to write some code using div class equal to container div class row, and here we will put one one plus one object, or at the top we will say ng hyphen app attribute for Angular to consider it as app. So at this point is a static content. We need not change any server file, we need not to do anything. We quickly go to the server, press F5 and say it, okay, yeah, it will render to successfully in Bootstrap as well as Angular file properly configured. So this is all about in this chapter. Thank you. I hope you like. We will meet in next chapter and we will cover creating our first view, also creating a give you introduction about MongoDB. So that's all. Thank you. Hope do you like. We will meet in next chapter 4.